and welcome to Maggie's Exercises Online. So when doing exercises, take our relevant precautions before doing them, seek medical advice where needs be. So today we're going to look at some postural exercises and some spine alignment. So in the meantime, we'll just get warm. So march those feet, march those arms, lift the heels, lift the toes. Now thinking of that posture, tummy's in, shoulders up, back and down as you're doing that nice little march. We're just going to get everything gently warm and then we'll go into the exercises. So you're going to start with that half style. You're going to take your right arm and right leg out and change over onto your left side in 4, 3, 2 and 1. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So you're aiming to reach the arm up. Try keep the arm in alignment with your ear if you can. Taking that leg out nicely, side to side. Tapping the toe as you push that leg away from you. Keeping that tummy pulled in and breathing as you go through this exercise. You're just going to rotate and punch that arm across your body. Taking the right arm first. Let's try that. So reach, and as you do this reach, take one hand to your hip. You're pushing the arm across your body, and in doing so you're getting that lovely rotation, twisting that leg, twisting that foot, tummy pulled in, and keep breathing. So we're opening up your back, all the muscles in the arms, the shoulders and the legs. And give me that march again. Off we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Brilliant. Holding it there. Bringing your feet hip distance apart. So we're just going to now just do some nice little shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders up, back and down. I'll do that from the side view. Shoulders up, back and down. Again, keep that tummy in, shoulders up, back and down. So you're aiming to keep that tummy pulled in towards your spine. Nice controlled movements, up, back and down. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. We're going to do 2 more. Up, back and down. And one more time. Up, back and down. Lovely. We're now going to move your chin backwards. So thinking about that posture. So knee soft, pelvis forward, tummy in, and again shoulders up, back and down. So your ears are nicely in alignment with your shoulders. The idea on this exercise is to push your chin backwards, but don't raise your head. So gently now just push your head, so you're creating a double chin, so your head goes to the back of the room and then bring that forward. I'll do that from a side view. So from there, shoulders are up, back and down, and then ears are in alignment with your shoulders. Just take that chin and bring it forwards. Again. And forwards. So what we're doing here is we're getting right into the cervical vertebrae. And this really helps us stay upright. If you notice as we're getting older, we start leaning forward. When we're sat at computers, we start doing that, and ultimately we start getting that. So we want to bring that posture back into alignment. Okay, so now we're going to do some wide elbows. So you're going to bring your hands up and bring the elbows as wide as you can in alignment with your shoulders. If you can't go to your range, bring the hands to your ears. So from here, just push wide now. So you're technically pushing your shoulder blades together from the back view, from the side view, and we're just holding this. Again, your head is staying nice and level, and it's just a hold. Keep breathing and keep that tummy drawn in towards your spine. Elbows staying nice and high. breathing naturally. Nice and carefully, relaxing that down. And again, just do that lovely shoulder roll. Bring the shoulders up, back and down. Excellent. We're going to go into the bent over row now. And in this bent over row, we're going to get more into the mid part of your back. So from here, your feet are going to be hip distance. Soften the knees, pushing the hips back slightly and gently lean forwards, not too far. Then all we're going to do is bring the elbows up and squeeze and release. Up and squeeze and release. So in this, it's like called the bent over row. You're keeping your tummy nice and tight. Your head is staying in alignment with your spine. By squeezing the shoulder blades together, shoulder blades coming around your spine. By just getting some nice movements into the mid part of your spine. Breathing naturally. I'm going to do 2 more. 2, coming down, and 1, and releasing, and then rising up. Excellent. And now we're going to get more waist work and more twisting in the spine area. So bring your hands up into gunshot position. Feet now slightly wider than your shoulders. And then just keeping your hips forward, you're going to rotate to your left, nice and steady for a 2 count. So rotate, keep the hips forward. And then come back to the centre. And now rotate to the other side. Again, aim to keep the hips forward. Come back to the centre. Again, rotate to your left. Come back to the centre. And nicely rotating to your right. And back to the centre. Hands come back to the ears. Push the shoulders back. Feet coming in gently to hip distance. And just holding that movement again. So we're getting that real nice postural stretch through the shoulders and neck area. Breathing naturally. Don't let the elbows drop. Don't let that posture round. Staying nice and tall. And relax. And again, a lovely shoulder roll. Fabulous. So from here, we're now going to do a lateral bend, so a lateral flexion. So just having your feet again just outside your shoulders. We're going to just lean over to your left, ears now in alignment with your shoulders, fingers mid-thigh. Tummy in, pelvis tilted gently. And then just leaning over as far as you can for your range. Just feeling the pull in the side, and we're getting some lovely like flexion through your spine, coming side to side. A lovely lateral move. Ear stays in alignment, so I don't want you turning your head away. Sliding down, and you're aiming just to slide that hand down the outside of your thigh towards the knee. Depending on the length of your arms and the length of your legs will depend on where your fingers end up. Try not to twist as you do this. And last 2 coming up, coming over to your left. Breathing naturally, everything staying in alignment, rising up and over to your right. And rising up. And again, bring the hands up, elbows come wide, ears in alignment with your shoulder, feet coming in gently, and a nice little push back of those arms, just again to get that lovely movement, that lovely posture, standing nice and tall, breathing naturally. Feeling this one, are you? That's great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring that down. And again, that lovely shoulder roll. So we're going to take the feet again just outside the hips. We're going to do a nice little golfer's reach now. So pushing the hips back gently and a slight bend of your knees. Bringing the hands together in front of you. And from here, you're going to keep your left arm where it is. You're going to rotate and aim to bring that right arm up to the ceiling. So you're getting your left and right shoulder, left shoulder towards the floor, right arm towards the sky. So now twist and reach and just hold that position. Breathing naturally. Holding it there. And now bringing the arm back down. Hands now together. So we're going to do that on the other side. So left arm coming up, right shoulder coming down, twist. Your knees will bend on this one, more when you do the rotation. Arm coming up nice and high. Imagine you're reaching to touch your ceiling. Imagine you're reaching to touch the floor. Coming back to the centre. Hands coming together. Deep breath in. As you exhale, again, rotate to the side. Arm coming up to the ceiling. Hand coming towards the floor. Holding your position. Breathing naturally. And carefully coming back into your set position. And finally, one more time, reaching up with the other arm. Nice rotation. Breathing naturally. Bringing that back to the centre. Rising up, just do a shoulder roll. Excellent. So now we're going to go onto the floor and we're going to do some more movements. We're going to go into some skydives and a T-raise and a Superman. So if you're able, come down to the floor. We're going to go into a prone position, so you're going to be laying forwards onto your tummies. So the first one is just coming down. You'll be on your knees and then in a laying position. Just flex your feet, bringing your arms out, up above you, either side of you. Then from there, you're just going to bring the arms out to 10 past 10 if you've got, imagine a watch. And then from there, just squeeze your bottom cheeks together, tilt your pelvis forward, and then raise the arms up off the floor, tummy pulled in, and holding it there for about 5 seconds. And relax. Just bring the head down. Up we go again. Reach, head up slightly. Breathing into the upper rib cage. And come down. Rise the arms up. Head slightly up. Breathing. And coming down. And one more time. Arms up, head up. Tummy nice and tight. And coming down. It's quite hard, isn't it? Well done if you did that one. So we're now going to bring the arms out into the T. So your arms are now going to come out in front of you. I'll just move my mat a bit more so you can see. So in this position now, your arms are now out straight to the side of you. And then the same thing, so flex those feet, have them legs hip distance apart. And then look up over the horizon, arms out to the side of you. Squeeze those bottom cheeks together. And come down. Nice breath in. And off we go again. Lengthen the legs. Breathing. Arms off the floor. Up with your head, looking over the horizon. And down we go. 2 more like this. Head and shoulders up, arms out wide, and coming down. 1 more time, rise up, arms wide, look over the horizon, and down. Excellent. Final one on this floor exercise. You're going to bring the hands just down to the side of you. And in this, we're going to raise the arms up. So your palms now are facing the ceiling. So from here, again, squeeze your bottom cheeks together. And again, rising up. Breathing into the upper rib cage. And come down. Breathing in. Exhale, rise up. And come down. Final 2. Reach up, look over the horizon, and come down. And 1 more time. Head and shoulders up, squeeze of the shoulder blades, hands off the floor, and coming down. Just gently bringing the hands up, gently coming up to your knees. Just sit back in your heel and just let that tension out of your lower back. And then coming up to your hands and knees. Just coming back to a standing position nice and careful. If you are able, from the feet, just roll up onto the ball of your feet. And then you can rise up nice and carefully, taking the mat to the side of you. So we're just going to finish today with a nice pelvic tilt. So from here, having the feet hip distance apart. And from here, your knees are going to be soft. Shoulders up, back and down, so think of that posture. And then you're just going to tilt the hips coming forward. So it's like your hips come forward and you're thrusting forward through the hip. And then push it backwards. Tuck it under. Tummy remaining drawn in towards your spine. And push it backwards. So getting down into the lower part of your spine, into the sacrum, into the coccyx area. And rising up, squeeze, push it behind you. And again, just tilt it under. Little squeeze of your glutes, pelvis tilted. Rising up. Just come back to a relaxed position. Just do a shoulder roll. Thinking about your posture. Finally, arms coming up. Now this is a really good exercise. You can do this against a wall. And it's about reaching up. So bringing the elbows back. Now if you are against a wall, this is great because you're now going to push the arms up, reach above your head, and then bring that all the way back down. Reach up above your head, breathing, coming back down. Oh, Sophie's made an appearance. Hi, Sophie. Oh, yes, hello to you too. Up above your head and coming down. Breathing throughout, tummy drawn into your spine and coming down. And then just bringing the arms down. And guess what? We're doing that shoulder roll. Shoulders up, back and down. A couple more times. Up, back and down. Shoulders up, back and down. Excellent. So we're just going to now just do a little side bend of your head. So you're going to take your left ear down to your left shoulder. And rise up, taking a breath in. Exhale, take your right ear down to your right shoulder. And rise up. And then just rotate your head to your left, keeping everything nice and neutral. Come back to the centre. Rotate your neck to the right. Come back to the centre. And one final shoulder roll, up, back and down. and we're done. Give yourselves a round of applause. So brilliant. So well done for joining in today. So some lovely postural exercises, some lovely spinal alignment exercises going from the cervical, thoracic, lumbar and sacrum into the coccyx area. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me feedback and let me know how you enjoyed it. Thanks very much and thanks for joining in. See you next time. Love, Maggie. Bye.